Hello everyone, this is the KlerikReturns returning to you with a first video in what feels like 2 years. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but it's been a while. I thought I would start with one of the new awesome features of 1.0.5 is that you can go in the water. So I decided to play around for a little bit, obviously off camera, in the copious amounts of time that I've had, and try to figure out what exactly would sink or float or otherwise. And, playing around a little bit, I kind of came up with this design here. A nice little Minisub. This is using the new Mark 0 liquid fuel fuselage with a little control thingamabobber up there, the Probodobodyne Octo 2. And of course we got our inline reaction wheel just to make sure that we can turn and do other things. So now that we're a bit airborne, let's head on over to the water. I do have some other stuff over there already. Perhaps we'll see it on our way down, but maybe not. We'll see where we end up. So while we're flying over there, I just want to say that I'm a little bit nervous because this really is the first video that I've done in such a long time, and I did almost no preparation whatsoever. So feeling real great. Let me just take a breath here. Oh, that was nice. I like that. That was good. All right, so we're going off at a good clip here, about 120 meters per second. We're going to head on down to our tall tug, actually. So let's see if we can kind of get it to spin that way. Oh, I love it. Love it. This thing's so lightweight. I don't know how it flies. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Alright, so we'll kind of get over in the general area, slow down a little bit, and pop our chute. Very nice, very nice. And we've got full deployment, slowing down nicely. Let's make sure that we time warp, get ourselves in the water nice and quick. Just like so. And we can see that this little guy actually has negative buoyancy. Isn't that awesome? I don't know why, actually. For as much as I played around with stuff, this just seems to sink. Don't know. But we can turn around. We got some lights on the front here. Very nice. And let's kind of cruise on over and take a look at the tall tug, which we actually ended up sinking earlier. It's one of my earlier experiments. Obviously didn't catch it on camera, but we'll go and take a look at it, since we now have a working Minisub for real, and we can just pretend that this is a video camera in front, just for fun, for giggles. One thing that I've noticed as I've kind of explored the coastal region under the sea is that this stupid stuff just turns blue instead of, like, staying dark, and so it looks really funky as you get close. And it's just blue instead of being dark. I wish it was dark, but you take what you can get. I'm glad that we can have subs now, like legitimate flying under the water subs. Oh, let's slow down a little bit. Here we are. Woo! Bright lights. Look how cool this is. Look how cool this is. So, yeah, note to self. So this is the tough, what did I call it? The tough tug? Tall tug? I forget. This is what I sunk earlier. As you can see, these I-beams sink really well as the other, whatever you call them. I can't think. Just can't think right now. We'll chalk it up to revisiting jitters or something like that. The Kerbal who was in here has already escaped, so don't worry. There's no danger. No one's gonna drown or die here. Yeah, look at that. I was thinking of making like a what do you call it? Like a graveyard, undersea graveyard here. Maybe I can go and sink some ships. I don't know. Perhaps in the future. I feel like it would make things lag a bit too much. But yeah, now that we took a look at this, let's head on up over to... Look at that, it looks so cool. It's like a real submarine. let's head on over to what we call the deck, and we got TC Kerman over here, and there's also a speedboat over here, which is very exciting. That's mostly what I'm going to go over and show you. Let's see if we can time warp a little bit. Oh, like a champ. 4x. Good job. So the deck here was one of the first things that I built and created and made and flew and landed and splashed down. Let's make sure. Oh. Did we survive? Can't believe it. We actually survived. It was one of the first things that I built after I found out that we just have to make sure that we don't hit the surface too quickly. That's the problem. There we go. Yeah, after I found out that we can land in the water, I built this nice big kind of cruise ship-ish looking thing. Let me turn off the lights here so we can get a good look at it without being blinded. But yeah, I heard that these giant tanks actually sink or have a negative buoyancy. I wasn't able to determine if that was true or not, but we'll just say that it is. There it is. We'll go and explore that later, but it's got these nice little platforms off to the side where you can just kind of jump off, kind of like a cruise ship, if you will. Got the nice giant new turbojet engines, or whatever they are, on there. And here we are. Here is our speedboat. It's our final stop. And I see that we got Tessie out in front here. And let's see if we can switch vehicles. Woo! And we'll just kind of let that thing drift around. We'll see what happens to it. But here we've got our nice little Mark II cockpit, right? With our two little Lovey and Sam Lynn inside driving. On the side we've got our NCS adapter, or kind of that tapered liquid fuel thingamabob. Then we got some inline reaction wheels to make sure that we're stable. Air intakes, of course, for the jet engines. We split into our two-piece there. And then these are the new Weasley turbofan engines, which have the option of doing reverse thrust or forward thrust, of course. And these things I found actually go really, really quick. So let's see if we can get going. Forward, please. Thank you. And this thing will pick up at quite a clip. I'm pretty impressed with it. Kind of back up a little bit. So we got kind of a wake going on, which looks really cool. And once we get going fast enough here, we're gonna get out in front of our wake. It's like getting on a plane on a speedboat, right? Getting on plane. I think that's the term. But yeah, look at this. Doesn't that look awesome? It's like a real speedboat, man. Freaking cool. Oh, I took off. This is bad news. Because any landing done with this is gonna make it crash, to be sure. So here's hoping. Right, that's why we quick save. That is why we quick save. Absolutely, especially. Okay, just want to. Oh, here I am. Especially when. What was I gonna say? I really don't know. Oh, this is gonna end badly. I've tried to do this several times. This is not good. Right, so one crash right to another. So good job, me. And yeah, I think I just completely lost track. So let me see if I've got some other vehicles that I want to show you. I think I do, perhaps, at least some kind of cool looking flying machines. I'm just kind of sticking around Kerbin for today. But I will figure out what I'm doing, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so right now we are in this little guy that I like to call the Squirt. Sorry, I think my voice caught there. It's called the Squirt. No, that's a terrible name. That's an awful name. From the outside, this is what it looks like. Look at that guy go. So it's basically like a little super turbo ramjet assisted takeoff. So let's just take a look and see what it does. And we're going to take it up and we're going to land it too, because the landing is pretty unique. As you can see, there's only one wheel, and then we got kind of these little skids back here. And we get a nice easy takeoff-ish. Not going fast enough in my opinion. But we will soon hit extremely fast speeds. Hopefully. Maybe not. It's a little slower than expected. Just kind of give it just a gentle urging to go a little bit faster as we lag severely as we fly over the deck. And the speedboat that is back there again. Can I just say, while we're flying this, that I love these new engines and their new graphics. They blow my mind. Seriously. So cool looking. But here we are. We are about to release as we run low on our liquid fuel. And we hit about 320 meters per second. Pretty good. Let's see if we can eke a little bit more out here. So closely. This nose cone on here is my personal design. It is the small circular intake just kind of shoved onto this nose cone piece here, and I think it looks pretty decent, and it works too, which is surprising. Alright, looks like we topped out on speed. Away they go. And look at this guy fly. Fantastic glider. Look at that. So much control. Alright, let's spin around ever so slowly. Regain our momentum. Make sure that we have enough lift. And we'll kind of zoom off all the way at 4x. Really, really stable ship. Wonderfully stable ship. Love it with the lights on. They added, did they add this? I forget if they added that or not. But on the other cockpit, the pointy one, they added some lights on the nose cone, which look just seriously awesome. Alright, we hit almost 200 meters per second. That's pretty decent. Let's make sure that we're on track at a decent altitude. Gotta check out these skids, make sure that they work. And loading. Okay. Gonna slow the engines quite a bit, and we're gonna turn on our brakes and put the gear down. Get ourselves a landing light. I think it's on. Oh, it's on backwards. Great. I'm glad we'll be able to see once we've landed. Let's take it back a bit. Cutting all throttle. And come on, skids, do your thing. And let's make sure that we're straight. Oh, we're nowhere near. And pull up a little bit. Too much. Alright, here we are. Cruising on down. And we land on our front wheel. And almost ever so close. But we're still alive, which is great. Still alive is always good news. We're still alive, right? Hey, there we are. Who we got? Jezzy. Hi, Jezzy. Let's go take a look at the damage, huh? Yep. Pretty damagey. Can we get green? Ah, we get green. Green Kerbal. Green Kerbal. It's so scary because they're already green. That's so weird. Yeah, so who we got? Jezzy is going to board again. And we're going to recover the ship. And I'm going to grab one more. We'll get kind of, hopefully, I guess this will end up being a short episode. I really have no sense of how long this is actually going to take anymore once the final editing is done. But we'll do one more ship. Just one more. All right, be right back. Alright, so for this final ship, this is really, it's nothing too exciting in my opinion, but it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty cool. But I just really wanted to take advantage of these new, whatchamacallit, the Mark 1, oh, I did that too soon. Look at that. Haha. The Mark 1 passenger things, crew cabins. Let's turn some lights on. Hey, they can see. Yeah, I just wanted to experiment with them and kind of see what it would be like from the inside as a ship goes extremely quickly down the runway. I think you can kind of fly from here a little bit. Yeah, that's a worried face. Oh, what? I don't. Whoa! We're totally gonna crash. Let's try that again, but from the outside. Oh, okay. Once again from the outside. Let's do it. Let's put the brakes on. These are. Do I have a wet mode? Oh, that. Oh, popping wheelies way too easy. This thing is just insane. Just way too much power. Oh, the lags. I really gotta get rid of them boats. Let's go take a look. Holy cow. Oh, are we gonna pull up in time? Yeah, we got it. Oh my gosh. So slow, so laggy. Alright, well let's see how fast we can go at a normal height. Oh, I think we should go and take a look at this island over here. I think there's something there. Whee! It's got some nice spin on it. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Up, go up. Up, thank you. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Look how little fuel there is. It's just these guys. And then whatever's in the pre-cooler. There's a little bit of fuel. And that's it. That's all passenger right there. Oh, dearie. Shut down a couple engines. We'll keep those two on for good measure. Make sure that we can land. Let's come in nice and slow-ish. And I love how they glow red. It's so awesome. They're really doing a good job these days. Really appreciate it. Let's give it a little bit of gas, a little bit of throttle, and we'll go check on Mitwell Kerman over here. Got my buddy Mitwell. He meant well, and that's why his name's Mitwell. See, look at this. It's got the verticals on the top and the bottom, or whatever you call them in airplane terms, and I can still land. Hopefully, at least that's the idea. Do we get our lights on? No, let's get our lights on. There we go. Let's pull up a little bit. Paying attention, really. I swear. Swear I am. Alright, so we got our hauler over here, which is another ship that we can take a look at as hopefully we fly overhead. Let's give it a just there. Oh golly. Well, yep, there it is. So yes, there. Oh, what about the other guy? There we go. Nope, neither one can see it. Okay, anyway, so here's our hauler. There's a piece of where we just came from. Let me get some. There we go. Here's our hauler. Look at this bad boy, right? Isn't that crazy? He's got these turbos on the back for the takeoff, right? For a short runway. It's kind of a real weird looking situation here, that's for sure. And of course we got the new cargo ramp. Oh my goodness, so exciting. So exciting. And then inside, let's see if we can switch. Aha, look at this guy. Look at him. Perfect. Don't even remember what I called him. But he is autonomous. And then we've also got our man up there. Let's switch to him real quick. Who have we got up here? Midwell, that's right, my buddy Midwell. Hey, Midwell. Yeah, I found out that if you jump from the top, you actually survive, which is surprising. Oh, I need to plant a flag. I haven't done that yet. This is the top of the tower. Yes, my friend. Here we are. There's no flag. No flag! Top o the tower to, yeah. Invisible flag. Success? Sure. Lovely. Okay. Thanks, Midwell. Let's pop back to our little rover guy. I totally forget his name. Oh, we got the brakes on. There we go. This guy is specially designed to fit inside. Let's kind of speed up a little bit. Whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. Specially designed to fit inside the hauler over here. Let's get nice and close. Make sure I don't destroy anything. Nothing too valuable anyway. Not that I haven't already. Yeah, no ships have been destroyed over here. Here we go. And let's see if we can kind of get ourselves nice and parked in here. And back up. I actually flew this guy inside of the plane, the hauler. Flew him around inside. Flew over to the island with him inside. No joke, seriously. Yeah, for reals. Quite challenging. Way more challenging than you'd think. Especially if it's not tethered down correctly. There we go. You got it. Look at this guy. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. And there you go. And so yeah, even though I put these nice little landing legs down, that should stop it. There we go. Kind of stops it a little bit. It's still just, you know, when you fly up and you go down, there's this zero gravity thing that happens, or negative G's, I guess. And yeah, it makes things inside kind of fly around a little bit, a lot bit, really. So I took like 4 times, really, to get this guy over here. But anyway, I think that's it for today. Back this guy out nice and slow. I said nice and slow. Thank you. Put the gear down again. Yeah, we'll call it a day right here. I'm excited to get this video out to you guys, so I'm gonna go do that right now, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.